Bob Kennedy. I said, Bobby, the district attorney of New Orleans has just come up and shaken me in my shoes, shaken my very foundation in terms of describing how the CIA killed your brother. And Bobby said to him, we know that, but I've got to get the White House to rectify that situation. 3 hours later, around 4 a.m. in the morning, Bill Atwood has a heart attack. He leaves Look magazine. New editor comes in, fires Broussard, kills both stories. Example of the consolidation of power and control that has taken place since then. We have a very sick republic to the south of you. I'm not sure what can be done with the broader system unless it actually implodes, which it may, because the greed is so great, and the distortions are so great, and the hypocrisy is so great, and the denial of the rule of law so powerful. You have a mealy-mouthed, hypocritical, liberal-appearing senator who is controlled by the same forces and allowed to do just as much good as he can do that will not involve the wealth of those forces, who's killing hundreds and hundreds of women and children in northwest Pakistan with these drones. He's a war criminal of the first order. Under the Geneva Convention, these are crimes against humanity that are being perpetrated by the President of the United States, and he should be prosecuted. And that's a fact in my view, but you will find I would be such a small minority in terms of the unknowing masses of people who do support the administration for various reasons, including the liberal gatekeepers. So, we have serious problems down there. And I hope they don't get to the point where they contaminate some of the wonderful aspects of life that you have up here, and certainly in terms of like your healthcare program, things of that sort, but also in terms of I would have hoped your moral stature. I've always admired Canadians for having a degree of independence in foreign policy with respect to issues like Cuba, for example, and not following the American herd in that respect. So you must do whatever you can do. Elect whoever you have to elect. Try to keep your national sense independent from that republic to the south, because it's not a good picture down there. I left it for 20 years during my work on the King case. 20 years, I moved my first family to Cambridge. I raised 3 children in Cambridge. And I commuted on the King case. I had to commute, always. But I wasn't going to expose them, or my 4-year-old son at the time, anymore to death threats on the telephone against his father, and people surveilling us and stuff like that. There's no way to raise kids. So I left. I spent 20 years at Cambridge and eventually went back to the other place to teach. And I don't know, I may have to do that again. But I'm first generation American, Irish parents, and so I owe something to that republic, and I'm